Now, a lot of Hollywood stars over the years have been connected with steroid use. And it's not a surprise either, considering the pressure they are under to be able to transform their bodies for their various roles in such a short time period. Like the roles I've been featuring in my superhero series. Now, while I don't know whether or not any of the actors I have featured so far have taken any sort of substance to be able to enhance the process along, what I do know is there's no direct evidence linking them either. Now, they've all made exceptional transformations in their own right. But is there any value for us? We don't have elite level trainers or dietitians or even the available hours in the day for the extra training time and recovery time that would be required in order to have such a rapid transformation. So many people might view this as valueless. Or is it? One of the biggest problems I have with these transformations is time frame. Of all of them, Chris Pratt probably has the most realistic time frame. He lost 60 pounds in 6 months, which sounds huge. But when you break it down, it works out to 2.3 pounds per week. Now, when I'm helping somebody with their diet, I usually recommend a pound a week weight loss, with 2 pounds being the absolute maximum upper limit. But that doesn't mean you can't lose more. It just is very hard to do with the increased calorie restriction and exercise required to make it happen. And along with that, you run the risk of losing some of that hard-earned muscle mass along with the body fat. But let's say we change the time frame to something that I would consider to be a much more realistic time frame. Say 14 months to lose 60 pounds. Now we have something to work with. Chris Pratt is 6'2", and he's put his days of being overweight behind him, now maintaining his weight at 185 pounds. Not an unbelievable size for that large a frame. Now, I want to put a little bit of a disclaimer in here. Hollywood exaggerates. Now, when I do research looking up heights, weights, weight losses, and weight gains, I quite often find contradictions. I believe Hollywood exaggerates these numbers to build up the story. This brings me to the next transformation time frame I have a bit of trouble with. The God of Thunder, Chris Hemsworth. The claim is he gained 20 pounds of solid muscle in 6 months. Now, I've said in the past, the most that anyone could naturally expect to build would be 10 pounds of muscle in a year. Chris did have the advantage of being a gym newbie, and we all know about those newbie gains. But who am I to say he didn't do it naturally? I've never worked with an elite level trainer, and I've never had a guy with a PhD in nutrition taking my blood and adjusting my diet based on the blood test, which all sounds pretty extreme. So does that mean it has no value for us? Chris Hemsworth is 6'4", and when he played Thor, he weighed 215 pounds. So even at 8% body fat, that would be possible for a natural lifter at his height. Now, if someone came to me and they said they wanted to gain 20 pounds of muscle on their body, I would be talking to them about a multi-year plan. One of the things that I have learned is that our day-to-day goals are most important when it comes to consistently training and improving our physiques. These actors' physiques give us a bit of a visual aid of what we might be able to accomplish in time. I actually used for motivation an actor we know has used PEDs in Sylvester Stallone. What's important is not the time frames, but the process and the results. So these actors are continually training to try to improve their physiques, and we need to be continually training to improve ourselves and our fitness. And we do this by keep working out while having fun, and we will talk to you again in that next video.